Hey you, yes you, welcome to a new beautiful video of mine. And today we are gonna return to 1000-week Reich. And we are gonna play as Serbia. Now, if you are at least somewhat familiar with the lore of 1000-week Reich, you probably know, Germany is looking pretty chunky because they basically won the Second World War. And we as Serbia, well, you can see our little Yugoslavia is no more. It's all beaten up by the Germans, Italians and the Croatians, also Hungarians, Bulgarians, everyone stole land from us, even Albania. Unbelievable. We are now just little Serbia here, completely screwed. And our goal will obviously be to rebuild Yugoslavia. It's gonna be a hard one, I don't know, we will see. Let's jump in. So yeah, for our national spirits, we still have the Yugoslav partisans, we still have the Chetniks going on, we also still have a German detachment, still some German troops in here, and Serbia is in ruins, obviously. We have 5 civilian factories, basically no manpower, army is just random shit, I don't know, nothing good going on here. 2 research slots, not going too hot. We can start with matters of the state. The Serbian nation has stood against the mightiest conquerors of history, and each time the Serbian spirit was never extinguished. When the kingdom of Yugoslavia emerged from the ashes of the Great War, it was a weak and unstable union, eventually falling under the dictatorial rule of King Alexander I. Having openly defied Axis influence in 1941, our great nation was subsequently backstabbed by individuals desiring to carve out ethno-national fiefdoms as the regime collapsed. Hoping to bring some semblance of independence and stability to our shattered nations, Milan Nedic and his deputy Milan Archivomic, oh my god, Serbian names, forged a government of national salvation with German backing. Followed Nedic's resignation in 1950 due to ill health, Archivomic has assumed power of the unstable rump Serbian state, for God and their fatherland. Also, yeah, well, we have basically 3 factions to choose from: the Chetniks, basically the old monarchists, the partisans, the communists under Tito, and the government itself. And I think we're gonna play Tito because, I mean, how can you not want to play Tito? Let's be real. So let's start with matters of the economy. So, well, we have now matters of economy and we can choose between the cities and the countryside. And since we're gonna play as Tito, we're gonna hard the cities because they'll increase the partisan strength. So yeah, we know about this focus. And let's get a civ and some building slots, I guess. So we're gonna keep pushing down our focus tree here and always choosing options for the partisans to make them stronger and eventually take over, I hope. Yeah, also to our north we basically have some SS bugs to try to well, do some see if we get some stuff, but no, we will refuse, we will not negotiate with those and we'll see a border war. I don't know, I don't think we can actually win it, I hope we can. Yeah, we'll see, that's gonna be interesting. And oh, that's actually nice, we show them. Yeah, we're not gonna push down by some stupid SS motherfuckers. Screw them. So our industry focuses are done and now we are gonna switch over to matters of terrorism and then we can decide who we are gonna fight, the Chetniks or the partisans. And well, as I said, it's pretty obvious we're gonna fight the Chetniks because they clearly are a greater threat here, aren't they? So our focuses so far are done and we are gonna make a state visit to Panvecho. Well, would you look at that? Here do some state visit and our president got shot. Here we go. Partisans rise because of the instability within Serbia. And well, we are obviously gonna play as and well, would you look at that? Don't you know this nice dude here? We've got Josip Boss now in charge. Death to fascism, which gives us fanatical resistance. So yeah. Let's go and win this little civil war we got here. Well, and here we go, the end of a civil war. We have won, but it was cost, so yeah, we are gonna get a pretty harsh debuff now, as recovering from a civil war. But we can resume in our focus tree and get the first phase of land reforms. Because, I mean, yeah, Is there anything more communist to do than doing some land reform? So we are gonna get rid of Serbia in ruins. Well, and the death of Dwasha Mihalovic, coward Natris, and we are gonna purge some other dude, get rid of president we got after our first president was killed. So yeah. Also, as you can see, a stupid mustache man died. Now we have a fat drug addict in charge. And stupid Bernard just can't leave us alone. We basically we will preserve our honor, we will respond with force, losing 10 stability, that really hurts. But we're not gonna get pushed on by these fucks. So now with the end of the Civil War we can decide who shall lead our nation, and I mean it's pretty obvious we're gonna play as Marshal Tito. So yeah, we're gonna have some elections now, we'll make sure Tito will actually win. What did I say? We have beaten Bernard, Serbian victory, like the heroes of Belgrade, we stand. Election day has come, and of course nobody else than Tito won. Us, Mashallah Tito. And here we go, he is now in charge, and we got our new Yugoslav focus tree, which is very nice. So we're gonna start getting some industry actually, a new construction initiative. And yeah, here we go, a Marshall will supreme to a better future. So then the focus tree can later decide if we're gonna go for Illyrian market socialism or a Yugoslav Soviet system. But I think we are obviously, yeah, we're gonna go with Illyrian market socialism, we are gonna do our own thing. And we have won on our border war against Bernard, they just won't stop. And finally we can root out the Chetniks once for and for all and crush their resistance, which will get rid of our debuff the Chetnik issue, getting us back some PP and stability. So now we can start with beginning a liberation, which will give us course on our Yugoslav territories, and we will be known once again as the Socialist Republic of Yugoslavia, and no longer just as little Serbia. So yeah, and then we can go to war with people. The problem now is Bernard is now a German puppet and we will need it, and so we're gonna have to go to war with all of Germany, which is gonna be a fun one. So we have arrived at the end of our army tree and will now improve our fanatical resistance spirit one last time and the defenders of the revolution. And Bernard just keeps doing little things. It's getting annoying. I mean, we can repel them quite easily by now, but they just keep doing it, I don't know. And well, we can't attack them directly, which is a problem. But there is someone we can attack, and that is Bulgaria, so we're gonna send them an ultimatum to give us back our land, or if not, we are gonna be invading them. Well, and Bulgaria made a wrong choice. They denied us, but I don't care, we are gonna immediately invade. Yeah, look at that. Oh god. Easy, nice. We're just pushing through. And here we go, I'm finally dead. Now I think we're gonna just annex all of Bulgaria, you know, to form Greater Yugoslavia. Pretty nice. Now I guess next up we are gonna straight up declare war on Albania. Because they are independent now from Italian influence. So this is gonna be nice for us too. And well, we just use them as a puppet. So, invasion of Albania should be a quick one. Let's just go in. I don't have many divisions. Let's go. And there we go. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, now we have issues because, well, Bernard is with Germany and I can't fight Italy yet, I think. So yeah. Guess we're gonna build up for some more time now. But we can actually declare war on Croatia because, well, They are out of Italy's fraction, so let's go in. We have course on our territory anyway, or it's gonna be on this one. And here we go. Croatia is now back in Yugoslavia. Beautiful, beautiful. So we can now go down our focus here for Illyrian model and finally get rid of our civil war debuff. So yeah. And now we are getting a 5-year plan, which really helps our industry. I mean, we got a lot of factories now also from Croatia, and so we're slowly building up, but we will need it because now we can only fight Italy and or Germany. So we will obviously need a strong army and industry. So we made a small trip into Hungary, made them a puppet and took back our part of Slovenia, which Hungary previously occupied. Now I guess we might also just go into Romania, because we can really. We need as much support against the Germans and Italians as we can get. We have also started to build an actual air force, so we should be able to just go into Romania and win. Gonna call in my Hungarian puppet. And that should be an easy one, yeah. They have no chance against the mighty Yugoslavian army. Well, that was one interesting one that happens when you play with 0 brain cells left. Oh, so yeah, I guess we're gonna give some stuff to our puppets simply. I think we deserve Banat for ourselves, don't we? So now we can prepare for our war with Italy. We can now get some partisans everywhere, I hope. We have the decisions now, getting on resistance in Montenegro, Zara and Istria against the Italians, which will then hopefully help us later in the war against we'll prepare our army a bit more. I'm gonna fight Italy first because I guess they're much weaker than Germany. And I hope that Germany is fighting the Soviets long enough so that we might be able to just storm in. But yeah, we will see how it will do. But looks like somebody finally kicked the bucket. So we have now boosted the resistance in Montenegro and we will just start by trying to launch a Montenegrin revolt, and let's see how effective our partisans will actually be. And the war revolt has started, let's hope. And we're actually successful in kicking out the Italians. Yeah, no, I capitulated too fast. We had no chance, sadly. Well, that didn't go too well. And yeah, we just relaunched the invasion. And we are now at war with Italy. Well, as long as it's just Italy, I think we have pretty good chances of actually winning it. Zara is basically just open and we can push into a mainland directly too, I think. So let's hope that it will all go smoothly. Oh, and we just web-pieced. Well. But yeah, no. Well, we got Montenegro. As you can see, Italy has no chance against us actually. It's gonna be an easy one when we declare full war on them later. So we can now make our next partisans uprising, this time in Sada. Which is here in Sada, so yeah. Let's see how it will go. I mean, if not, we can directly intervene again. And there you go, uprising was successful. I'm not sure why I stole some of my land or two, but we should end them anyway, I hope. And there we go. And a part of our Yugoslavia. Now we can do a last uprising in Istria and finally go to war with Italy, I think. Well, the Italians beat the uprising, but I do not really care. We are just gonna go in now. And take revenge on the Italians, really. Well, and we just signed a white peace, which is fine enough, I suppose. Now we have some more time to build up against the last enemy, which will be the Germans, and then Yugoslavia will finally be completely reunited. We have lowered Bulgaria's autonomy far enough so they can actually annex them and welcome them into our great Yugoslav Union. Very nice. Serbia almost ready to go to war with Germany. I'm just waiting for these guys to finish up and then into level 3. And then we are just gonna go in and try. Germany is still busy with the Soviet Union. I sent an attaché to them. As you can see, both sides are just starving. So, the army is ready. The air force is already. And let's go in. Let's see if we can beat up the silly Germans. Immediately gonna call in my Hungarian puppet. Also gonna clever and stupid as Bernard. And now let's reclaim our lost territories and get revenge on the Germans. And liberate the German workers, you know, usual things. So let's go. And we pissed out with them again because we took Bernard, but I don't care. We are really gonna go into Germany here. So gonna draw my front line again. And we have a truce now, which we have to wait out, but really, we are gonna go to Germany, man. No chance. But there we can now gonna focus to and reopen a foreign affairs office and getting ourselves our own little Balkan Belgrade pact and going down here. So the truce has finally run out. Germany still occupies Slovenia. So we are gonna go in again because it's so much fun. And colonizing them. And here we go, Germany has capitulated. So what are we gonna do with them now? I'm obviously gonna take noch in Slovenia. Gonna give a lot of stuff to the Soviets, obviously. So yeah, I guess that will do. Oh, let's see. I mean, the war against Germany was pretty easy. I expected them harder. I mean, our divisions were pretty good. I guess we had 750 soft attack with pretty good orcs, 65. Yeah. Let's see if we can make them German puppets now, but nonetheless, we can reunite Yugoslavia. Yeah. I guess that was it. We sadly can't release Germany as our borders now look so weird. But yeah, no, in the game we just made that German puppet in again. So yeah, we reunited all of Yugoslavia under Marshal Tito. There were Germans and Italians and all who stood in our way. We went from Little Serbia to this monstrosity. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed and see you next time.